Yo, the nigga snitching, homie. He snitching. Listen, Terry White, paperwork exposed. Listen, snitch since 9-3, homie, 9-3. Remember Snitch 9? Snitch 9, remember Snitch 9? He was from the 9-3s. Yo, nah, I ain't talking about them 9-3 niggas. Cause them niggas stood up tall. 6-9 went the other way, but that was 9-3. He was telling since 9-3, bruh. Besides that, Tammy Cowins was challenged. Her credibility was challenged. And Big Meech was implicated and identified in paperwork as well. Why was he throwing out Dimitri? But then he called about Demetrius Flournoy. He spells the name F-L-O-U-R-N-O-Y. You know he ratting because he don't even know how to spell Flannery. Bruh, the people in the court had to correct him and say, yo, Flannery is the man's name, bruh. The man's name. All right, salute to y'all. This is the Go Network, the Go Sector. Everybody's on Go here. Y'all drop likes from the beginning. That's what we do here. We show love to each other. We lift up the weak. Anybody that's weak, we make them stronger. People that don't have a voice and that are not confident, we help them to be more confident by lifting up their voices and saluting them. So salute to all y'all, man. You already know how we do it here. You believe in the Most High, you could drop a 7 in the chat. We talking about some real federale, jail call type stuff, you know what I mean? And some jail situation type situations. So if you got a loved one that's in the building anywhere and you want them free, all you gotta do is press 9 in my chat to show your love to them. So this is what we doing. So let's go forward. As the chat warms up, I will be reading the paperwork and we're gonna be warming up the chat. DA. It's a dirty game, especially when you serving cane. Be informants, talking to the lawman. It's a dirty game, especially when you serving cane.
We done been fucked your town up. We done snatched all the flow like a roundup. We done fucked all your hoes, they came and found us. Niggas telling got a mole trying to
ground us. Listen.
Shit, a lot of niggas bait. You niggas looking like flounder. Like Mickey D's, you gon' get this Mac or this pounder. Feds came, scooped my cousin, gave me 26. They done took my whole building, man, I reminisce. Picked up the smurders, we ain't seen them since. Russia got 98.
Salute to all of y'all, man. We just rocking out, letting the chat warm up. You already know. Listen to some of my projects, you already know. That right there is called Pray, man. You know what I mean? And it's just, you know, it's a song that's relatable to this. You know what I mean? So when I'm covering this content, trust me, I'm a person that understands these situations heavily. I've been affected deeply and closely by situations like this. Federale shit, people ratting, all type of shit like that. Just like I said in that song. Pray that I can make it to the morning. DEA then came and kicked my door in. Not my homeboy door. They came and kicked my door in. Okay? Okay. It's a dirty game, especially when you serving cane. And these niggas be informing. Fucking cowards talking to the lawman. Something in your grill like it's foreman. Cause it's a dirty game, especially when you serving cane, bro. It's a dirty game when you serving cane, bro. And I've sold cane my life. I've done that. By God's willing, I was able to change it. Trust me, man. And if you get a chance to change your life out there, change it, bro. And if you came home from anywhere and you got a chance, bro, try to do something, find some legal shit, pick up a YouTube, pick up something, bro. Do not go back to no buildings. Cause me covering these topics is traumatizing, bro. I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you. My mans is in jail, 70s, 40s, all type of football numbers, bro. Jersey numbers. Not no regular dumb shit. We in the state records on stupid shit. I'm talking about jersey numbers. You know what I mean? So shout out to all my buildings in them buildings. Shout out to all my people. Y'all press 9 in them chats for everybody that's in jail, man. Free them people. Free CUFFY too. You talking about free Cuff. The hell that man doing in there for, bro? We going through the paperwork. That's what we doing, bro. Free that man Cuff. Okay? Anybody that's talking about niggas supposed to be in jail, y'all need to stop, bro. Y'all ass won't even do a day. So stop. Don't be trying to push nobody to stay up in nowhere, go up in nowhere. Cause your ass won't go up in nowhere for one day. Family being threatened all now. You ain't even go outside. You probably ain't even go outside, go look. You threw the blinds on it. Like, who did something to you? You threw the blinds. And you trying to tell somebody to stay in jail. Stop. 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 Unless niggas is doing weirdo shit to kids and women, stay your ass in a building, nigga. When it come to this street shit though, son, free up my niggas, man. Free up my niggas, bro. Niggas in them streets, bro. We signed up for certain shit, so you just gotta know what it is, bro. Can't be hating, homie. Can't be hating, bro. I'm praying for niggas to be up in them buildings, bro. Unless your ass is doing shit to kids and shit. Get your ass out of here, nigga. Care about you, nigga. Lucky you go to jail. Niggas need to put a fucking spoon by in your room by, nigga. Straight. Boom. We gonna start it from here. Damn, this shit all CSI. I think we wanna start there. CI. Yeah, we wanna start right by her name. Fuck all that, right? I could get to this other part of the paperwork when y'all ready, right? Skim through this by myself. All right, cool. Let's go to CI. Because that's what we wanna know about. The hell you think I'm reading this for? Terry? His ratting ass? No, I'm not. Y'all drop a like. It's only a couple of us here and that's all we need. We just drop a like here and this is how this thing start working. Yeah, shit's crazy in the world, bro. You heard Tony's world in the world. Yeah, drop a like. Y'all get the likes up, man. Straight. It's late. I'm here. I'm rocking. We rocking. All right? Cool. That's what this is about. Okay? And y'all interested in these topics. Some of you have been in these situations and some of you are just interested. So we all interested. Feel me? Cool. The affidavit explains that CI1, she was first debriefed in April of 2008 and provided subsequent interviews. The affidavit relays that CSI, I'm just gonna call it Tammy, bro. Because the other one was CS1, now I got a CI1, CIS. Yo, hold on, bro. She's like a fucking cop show, CSI. Bro, hold up. Hold up. I'm gonna call her Tammy, y'all. Shit. I gotta put it in my head, Tammy. Cool. The affidavit explains that Tammy was first debriefed in April of 2008 and provided subsequent interviews. The affidavit relays that Tammy's information about the defendant and, with few exceptions, attributes the information to conversations with the defendant. Much of the information attributed to the conversation with the defendant is, in fact, repeated in the consensually recorded conversations with the defendant. In later sections of the affidavit, information from the informant is also attributed to conversations with the defendant. Tammy, basis of knowledge is clearly stated in the affidavit conversations with the defendant. Now CSI, they got mad CIs, Jesus Lord. Now CI2, the information from CI2 is limited to information related to the Mayfair residence. Okay, it's a residence in Mayfair. The affidavit states that CI2 overheard conversations between the defendant and two individuals in butler tire work uniforms. This information, as well as other observation of the defendants at Mayfair, are established as being from the informant's personal observations. CI3. The information from CI3, while not directly so stated, can be inferred to have come from the informant's conversation and familiarity with the defendant. A common sense reading of the single paragraph attributed to CI3 leads the reader to that conclusion. Now, unquestionably, the informant had the defendant's telephone number in the telephone seized from him at the time of his arrest. Wait a minute, wait. The informant had the defendant's telephone in the telephone. No, wait. The informant had the defendant's telephone number in the telephone seized from him. Oh, so this CI3 is a man. So this is a dude. Okay, cool. Seized from him at the time of. Wait. Oh, yeah. So he was, okay, cool. All right. So a fair inference may be drawn that one has the telephone number of another stored within one's own. A fair reference may be drawn that one has the telephone number of another stored within one's own telephone because that telephone is used to call the other. Makes sense? This inference is even stronger when the agent's conversation with the informant was precipitated by the discovery of the defendant's telephone number in the informant's telephone after it was seized from the informant. Okay, cool. So the informant was bagged. Okay, cool. So this informant is a man. CI3 is a man. We know CI1 is a woman. CI2, I don't know if we know the specificity on CI2, but we know CI3 is a man, and when he got bagged, his number was in the informant's phone, but the phone was seized by the ops, whatever the case may be. The affiant. After his 25 years of experience and knowledge of investigating drug and financial cases and his observations of the habits and actions of the drug violators, and the affiant establishes the basis of knowledge for the information within the affidavit, and he states, I have participated extensively in this investigation, and I am thoroughly familiar with the information contained in this affidavit, either through my own investigation or through information received from other special agents or task force agents or of the DEA or of federal or state or local law enforcement officers. The basis of knowledge of the affiant is clearly stated. The affidavit establishes that Tammy had no criminal record. The information provided by Tammy concerned the defendant and his drug associations and his associates. His drug dealings included parcel service shipments, his money and financial dealings, including a private banker, his use of code words, the use of a business front, and filing of income taxes to establish his cover as a legitimate businessman. Much of the information provided by Tammy was independently corroborated by the affiant through records and by the defendant himself during the recorded telephone calls. For example, the informant's information that the defendant's source of supply was a member of the Sinaloa cartel and was named Jaeger, was repeated by the defendant in a telephone call recorded. Boy, this nigga talking about Poppy on the phone, bro. This nigga's wilding, bro. On a telephone call on April 21st, 2009. The defendant's use of the Terry White Group was verified by the affiant, and its doubtfully business viability explained by analysis of bank records and the tax return of the defendant. Defendant's association with Wilbur and Wilbur's delivery of money to Mayfair was verified by surveillance and recorded telephone calls. The defendant's association with Valerie Hill at SunTrust Bank, that's the bank, it's called SunTrust, I'll remember it next time, SunTrust Bank, was verified by bank records and a recorded telephone conversation. The defendant's association with Harry, Jojo, Trevor, Timbo, and Moses and their criminal involvement with the defendant as related by the informant was verified by the defendant in several telephone calls. Now, Trevor Boyce and Timbo, Timothy Walker, and their arrests, they said Trevor Boyce and Timothy Walker and their arrests on drug charges were mentioned by the defendant in a telephone call on May 1st, 2009. Joel Peavy was mentioned by the defendant in a discussion with the informant about the Macon case, Macon, Georgia probably, I don't know. The defendant's association with Harry Torbert was corroborated by the bank records and the recorded conversation with Torbert's wife. This telephone call was also corroborated that the defendant was responsible for the marijuana seized from Torbert, resulting in Torbert's conviction. The informant also talked to Torbert, Moses, and Wilbur. This is Tammy, bro. The defendant's use of a walkie-talkie telephone to talk to Jaeger. She talked to the fucking plug. Bro, this is crazy. Was verified. No. That's him. I thought she done got I was about to say, bro. Hold on, wait. All this informant defendant, this is getting me confused for a minute. Wait. I'm about to say she talked to the plug? Nah. I'm about to say, nah, y'all gone too far, son. All right, cool. No, he was talking to him. They had the recorded photos and all that. Okay, yeah, he was using the walkie-talkie to talk to the plug. And it was verified during the telephone calls that the fact that he had many safe deposit boxes, including some in the name of Janelle Linton. And that was the girl, and that's right then. So the person that threw that name out there the other day was right. You know what I mean? And that person was right. And that was DC Blacks. He threw that name out there. That's a fact. So he was right about that. So I'm like, he threw a name out there. I'm like, is the name right? But he was right. I'm gonna hold him. He was right about that. And he was. And I'll call him by name now because he was right. I wasn't saying the person's name because he's right. But he was. So I ain't gotta hate him if he's right. He's right. As reported by the informant, was confirmed by Linton in a phone call recorded on August 19, 2008. And then the defendant in a telephone call recorded on September 2, 2008. The affidavit included that these and many more details that verify the information provided by the informants. Now, confidential informant 2, the information from CI2, the defendant had dealings with Butler Tire corroborated by the affiant through the $15,000 check to Butler's Tires obtained as a part of the bank records. CI3, the information from CI3 was corroborated by the information from CI1 from Tammy and the conversations of the defendant as detailed below. No, as detailed above. Okay, as detailed above. Further, the affidavit detailed the informant was a twice convicted drug felon and currently in custody on federal charges. See? Ooh, what? Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. Who the hell is that person? That's crazy. Stalinus. The defendant states that all information provided in the affidavit was either updated or the time frame noted as was old. A close examination of the affidavit reveals that the affiant set forth a continuing pattern of drug violations by the defendant from his heroin arrest in 1982 and subsequent conviction in 1983 to his arrest in 1990 and his subsequent conviction in 1991 of a cocaine conspiracy. So we know that his first charge that he got locked up for was a heroin possession. And I think he was about 20-something when he got blocked, 20 or 21, because that was the conversation. Y'all get the likes up, y'all. What we doing? Y'all get the likes up, please. Salute to all of y'all. Let us get the likes up. More people join us. It's late. I understand it's late. But y'all need to respect that it's late, and I'm right here still, too. Because these can be uploads. They really can be that fast. So y'all got to show support in the building. Straight. There we go. All right, cool. Where we at? Salute to y'all that dropping a like. I appreciate y'all. That just helped. Look, YouTube don't be set up by notifications. I'm telling you. It's y'all dropping likes and y'all do that. That helps the move. I ain't going. We working together. Symbiotic. There you go. We working together. Look, right? So let's go to a close. I got to right there. Hold on. A close examination of the affidavit reveals that the affidavit set forth a continuing pattern of a drug violation by the defendant from his heroin arrest in 1982, like I told you. The first arrest was for heroin. The second one was for the drug conspiracy, because that's what he was being asked on the stand. When I went in my other video, I was doing a video about him, and the prosecutor was going through on the stand. And Mr. Martin, he tried to snitch on Mr. Martin in the court. He's like, no, because the agent said that he called you and I could work with him. He gonna let me go, and he ain't let me go. But he said that he called you. So I said that he must be telling the truth, because I know that when I work with you, he's talking about the prosecutor in the court that's asking him questions right now. This is what he's telling him. I know that when I work with you, you let me go. So I figured that he was gonna let me go. So the prosecutor like, hold on, wait, this nigga trying to snitch on me. The prosecutor like, Mr. Martin is the guy named. The guy was like, yo, hold on, Terry. Hold on, Mr. White. Let's get this clear. I put you away for more than 10 years, sir, before you even got considered for that reduced sentence, okay? And then it was the judge himself that signed the order for you to get up out the building, bro. Was not me. Is that correct? He was like, well, I'm saying, he's like, hold up. Again, I did not do anything. Yes, I did end up writing a note to the judge, but ultimately it was the judge's decision to free you, bruh. It wasn't me. You trying to put that on me like, because he came while he was in jail. He done corroborated some evidences and was working with the guy, obviously. And he worked with him to give him some evidence to prosecute some other people because he's a prosecutor. Yo, some information on some people, corroborated, boom, 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 boom. And he trying to get the get out of jail free card. He was them guys that remember when we was kids, we were playing Monopoly? People hiding the get out of jail free card. People want to hide the community chest card. You bugging like, yo, bro, I know it's a pass, go collect $200. I done hit every card in the pack. Where is it? Nigga holding it under their foot. Bro, he got a get out of jail free card in his sleeve, homie. Yo, I ain't got time. Look. So the defendant from his heroin arrest in 1982 and subsequent conviction in 1983 to his arrest in 1990 and subsequent conviction in 1991 of cocaine conspiracy that began in June of 1987. That's when the prosecutor asked him, so were you cooperating? Were you cooperating since then? Since 1993? He said, yeah, I cooperated then too. Bro, in the court, Terry White, him right there, bro, the one-eyed Willie, one-eyed demon, bro, he testified. He said, I cooperated in the court. So that means he been cooperating since non-trade gangster. He was snitching on since the beginning. Nah, that's crazy, son. We need some guard. Niggas is snitching too much. Y'all drop sevens in the chat, man. We love God, man. We need some protection in here, man. Burn a sage around this motherfucker. Hold on, let me burn a sage in the building for us, bro. And keep the demons out, bro. Keep the rats out, bro. Y'all got cheese in your fridge? Throw all the cheese away, bro. If y'all got cheese in your fridge, man, throw it away, bro. Throw it away, bro. Let me sage it out for us, yo. If you just coming into the chat, I'm just burning a little sage, bro. Cause this nigga said he was snitching since 9-3, bro. I don't even know how old I was, bro. This nigga was telling. All right, bro. I was watching Reading Rainbow, probably fucking around. This nigga wilding. Snitching since LeVar Burton, Duke that was on Star Trek on a ship. Same dude that was on Reading Rainbow? Yeah, nigga, he was snitching since then, bro. Wilding. Anyway, boom. Since 1983, 1990, boom. June of 1987, and ended with his arrest in March of June 90, and resulted in his confinement and reconfinement until 2002. Damn, that nigga did a bid, bro. From 90 to 2, nigga did a 12-year bird, son. Right? March 90 until 2002. Then his surrender on 2005, so this nigga was in the building, son, on marijuana charges in Macon. Okay, because that's where the Macon, he referring to this Macon thing, this Macon case. Remember, they said that Terry was referring to a Macon case on the phone and all type of stuff. So, like I said, it must have been Macon, Georgia. All right, cool. In 2006, and the subsequent dismissal of the charge okay, so he got bagged for that and it got dismissed. The affidavit also included that the admission by the defendant to Tammy that he was the source of the marijuana seized in Macon investigation and had utilized the van rented by Tammy to transport marijuana in 2007. Tammy flipped on him because he's with another woman, they say, you know that, right? He got a whole nother woman, he chilling, he doing his thing. What's her name? Linton, whatever the girl last name is. Bro, chilling, doing his thing, you know. Here go Tammy. Nasty work. Nasty work. Yeah, y'all get the likes up, y'all. Drop a couple more likes. Let's get to double digits, please. Can y'all drop 3 likes? Let us get to double digits. That's all I like for y'all to do is just drop a like. Because that's all it is. The likes are free. Y'all make sure y'all dropping them. YouTube is very gracious. They give you 1 in every channel that you go in. But in the Go sector, that's what we do. And the same thing that you're doing on my channel is the same thing that we will be doing on yours. Because I will be on your channels as well. This is what we're doing. We're building something for all of us, not for myself. So y'all drop likes in the building because y'all have the power. See what I'm saying? The Most High and you are the ones that's lifting the channel. In turn, I come back to help lift you. That's how it works. I don't forget about you. We always do this since we was kids, but sometimes we help him go over the gate to get the basketball, but he don't come back. They get the bag and don't come back for us. We got to stop that. We need to come together and get to a bag all together. One damn time. One damn time. So make sure y'all hitting this like. Double digits on these likes, y'all. We got to get this up. because this message is not going to get out like this. It's not going to get the message out. Okay? Same way we like this, let us be like this. Let us be like this for our people, for our mission. Let us be this, because it's the go sector we showing love and we getting that up. That's always on go. That's always on pass, go collect $200. We always on that, because I don't ask for that. I never asked for that in my life. You never see me ask for this. Go through all my streams. I've never asked for this once. And I never argued with any of you over this. Yeah? Have I ever badgered you over this? No, never did. This is what I say. So just give me this, because this is free. It costs you nothing to push that button. Give me this. Look, see how you want to take my shit? You put my shit back, man. If I just end my stream, bro. Put my shit back before I end my stream, bro. Put my shit back, bro. You're not going to take my money from me, bro. I told you I came up selling drugs. Put my bread back, bro. If I bust you upside your head, bro. Put my shit. I'm waiting for y'all to put my shit back since y'all playing games now. I ain't even moving, bro. I'm about to listen to a song on y'all, bro. Straight. Put my light back, bro. You're not taking nothing from me. I don't give a fuck who you think it is. Put my shit back, y'all. Put my shit back. We already at a half an hour. I could clip this here. Tell you the truth, I could clip this here. I don't mind. When y'all get the likes to the double digits, we'll talk. If not, I'll see y'all in the next stream. Real talk.
Oh, could this vintage store be any cuter?
Yeah, double digits. Let's go. Couple more. You getting the likes up, though. Come on. I'm going to start my streams like that. Before I even talk, I'm about to make people like, and people just going to come in and out if they want to. I don't care. Straight up, I don't. Because this is what it is. I don't ask people for money. I don't ask people for things. This is something that's free. Y'all going to get into a system. Because this is the same thing that I'm going to help y'all to do on y'all channels, and y'all all going to grow. You think I'm lying to you about that? I'm not. And y'all going to see it. So I'm going to see that, period. Straight up. Keep doing it. No matter, man. Even the people on the rewatch, I want them to see this conversation that I'm having with you right now. This is not messing up my stream. This is good, because I want them to see that I'm not playing. I'm dead serious, because I'm serious. Because if y'all was around me in real life, you'd like me. Yeah, or you'd move from me straight, because I'd make you do. See that? That's how it works. It's life. It's our life. So make something happen in there and do something. I didn't hear you, Mary. What you saying? A dating? Oh, y'all having a real conversation. Y'all in there doing y'all thing in there. I ain't mad with y'all. Have y'all conversation, y'all. Salute to all y'all in the chat. Top of morning to the new people. I appreciate y'all. Y'all drop some likes in the building. Somebody's playing game with the 1 like. So y'all just drop the likes, get that to double digits, and we just move and let that one person that playing a game, let them play the games that they want to play. We're not going to let one spoil it for everybody. You know what I'm saying? We just going to most definitely keep it pushing. We don't block people here. So everybody's able to, you know what I mean? Do their thing, man. It's all good, bro. It's all good. I don't block y'all, so it doesn't matter what y'all say or do. I love y'all. Don't matter. Where we at? We right here? Let me see. Where we at on the ass? Okay, yeah, we in a making investigation, right? Hold up. She rented the van. I don't know how he told all this niggas crazy. And they got this on phone. Keep on. Finally, the affidavit discussed the arrest of the defendant, Charles Nappy Revere. This is his co-defendant, right? And the seizure of approximately 90 pounds of marijuana from them. The July 3rd seizure occurred just 4 days before the July 7th search warrant application, to which the affidavit was attached and refreshed all the dated information in the affidavit. During this continuing series of drug violations by the defendant, the recorded telephone calls which established most, if not all, the facts reported by Tammy were made between August 19, 2008 and June 5, 2009. Among the facts related to the money revealed by the defendant, either by his own statements or the circumstances overheard during telephone calls, hold up this subtext, as further proof of the defendant's assertion that the information from Tammy was not verified is without any factual basis. The rental of the van was verified by the affiant through records provided by Tammy to the affiant, okay, to the court and all that. Okay, so she had the records of the van. So he was trying to say some stuff, but she backed that up by the records of the van. And we understand that Tammy's phone was bugged. She's an informant, so she consented for her phone to be bugged. 'Cause, you know, this is a two-person call. You gotta have some kind of consent. She's an informant, tap my shit, and it seems that's how it worked. You know what I mean? I'm like, damn, that's crazy how to get you caught up, bro. Get you caught up. Because he was trying to suppress some of the phone calls and all this shit. They like, bro, she gave consent. Like, you jammed, bro. We using all that. It's crazy how they jammed him. Boom. He was a rat anyway, though, but boom. He said the telephone calls was that he still had drug money from the 1980s. He wilded out when he said that. He wilded out. Make sure all y'all subscribing. Listen. And that he was listen, son. No, he said he was counting. He said he was getting money from the drug money from the 1980s, and that he was counting currency at home on May 1st, 2009. Tammy observed an estimated several $1,000s of currency on May 31st, 2009 at the penthouse Mayfair residence of the defendant, along with electronic money counter and money bands. The affidavit also, nigga was living, chilling, son. The affidavit, nigga had mad cribs, all that. He had like 5 Benzes. Nigga had mad jewels, mad shit, bro. They took all that shit, bro. And Tammy got 55,000 for that. She did it for free though, bro. She did it all out of whatever she did it, whether it was hate, whatever, lust, passion. I don't know what she did it for, but she did it all for free. Frank Harvey blessed her at the end because she did 90 to 95% of the work, bro. Real shit. Just like in Cuffy's case, bro. You know what I mean? But, you know, Cuffy had a history himself a little bit, but I'm just saying. In Cuffy's case, she came and brought them all the information. She's the one that told them do all of the stuff that they did, bro. And then went back against her own affidavit and was saying that it was false, and then saying CROMER, the guy who she was fucking, I wanna sex you up with, the nigga that she was, I wanna sex you up, Keith Sweat CROMER, she started blaming him. Nah, it was him. He the one that had the obsession with me and Meech, and he was mad at my relationship with Meech, and boom, 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 boom. Here we go with all that now. She ended up cutting him off. Boom, boom, boom. I'm telling you, there's a connection between all of this. Trust me. Because Cuffy says, that's why I got it. That's why I can't wait. Cuffy got to let me know. Somebody got to let me know. Because I want to see this with my eyes. Because Cuffy says that she testified in court. I have mad paperwork. I want to know, where is it? I'm reading. Where? I'm trying to find it, bro. Swear to God. It says that Big Meech told her to go and get in contact with Jack Harvey, Agent Jack Harvey, the same guy that's taking him down too right now. This is Harvey doing this too. This is his work. All the shit I'm reading is Harvey's work. BMF in the whole thing with Big Meech, that's his work. It's him running down with other agencies or whatever they did, multi-agency takedown, whatever they did with that. That's the big thing. Cuffy, he was on the tail and he just retired. He just retired. You feel me? Cuffy came about later. Her whole intention was to get Demetrius Flannery a time cut. Feel me? But I'm saying, if your whole intention was to get Demetrius Flannery a time cut, then why wasn't your intention to get Demetrius Flannery a time cut now with Terry? So what, you just locked Terry up for free? She did it for free. Why free? Did she really do it for free? Or did she do it for Meech? Was that the first? Was this the first before Cuffy? And did they need another person? Because he's a good guy, but he's not big enough. Meech is in there doing 30 years, homie. I think he got sentenced like, what, 11 years or some shit? 9 months, 90 months or 11 years or some shit like that, or whatever he got. I think he got like 10 years, give or take. 10 years, this guy. Cuffy got 27, so he's in the Meech world. Meech got 30. If you turned this nigga to me, you still got to give me something, bruh. If we was trading shit, you gave me this nigga. Okay, you gave me this rat bastard. Cool. Yeah, we got him. He seized all his shit. Cool. That was a nice bust, though. I ain't gonna hold you. We ain't have to do nothing. I'm just talking like the Fed. They ain't have to do nothing. Like they said, she did 97% of the work, and she never had to testify. So he was never able to confront his accuser. And he was challenging her in the court, as you can see the things that I'm reading to you. Like, nah, son, she bugging, telephone calls, this and that. She lured me into this shit, bro. It's like entrapment. She playing on my relationship with her to get the information from me. Because after they was done with each other, they wasn't done with each other like we usually be with each other. We sometimes still be want to get up with each other, still sometimes having sex, or we trying to, or you know what I mean, or you like a dude, you trying to check, come on, you trying to get back in a good grace for like a couple months. You know how it be, feel me? But it looked like he was the dude, you know what I mean? So he wasn't really stressing that because he had things. He had bread, he had cribs, he had everything. Like, the fuck? Chilling, bro, off that. Had another thing, moved on. He had things in her name. The next shorty, Linton, name looked probably like his shorty, probably like his baby mom's. Yeah, things, you see property or some kind of bank account. Something was in her name. What, I don't know. I think a safety deposit box or something. Something that I read up there. Can't remember right now. I'm reading some stuff. But it shows a connection there. So maybe she was tight. Maybe she wanted that position. Because at the end of the day, she was dealing with him 2006. So that means that she was coming on the tail end. He was coming in on the tail end or during the time when she was dealing with her ex-husband, her man. The guy that passed away, R.I.P. Because I think he passed away around the time. Just sometime. I think they was put the weekend. You gotta go to Henny. Henny know about all that. I listened to Henny. I did a reaction to it on my channel though. So sometimes I get my wires crossed. So I say allegedly. Because I'm not trying to slander anybody. You know what I'm saying? And especially situations like that where it's talking about life and death and all of that. I'm not even playing with that. So that's not a joke to me. It's not a joke at all. But I'm just saying that's the timeline of the person. I think she was filing for divorce or something like that, supposed to be 2005. But then supposedly she's with Cherry 2006, supposedly. So I think Henny was making a connection between the 2005 and the 2006. You know what I'm saying? Because what Henny's doing is she's establishing a timeline with certain things. See what I'm saying? So she on her own little angle over there. So I'm saying I like how people got the angle, how people going at it. And this is how we get to figuring out what the hell we figuring out. We don't all have to be doing the same thing. We sometimes have to spread out, you know what I'm saying, and get to the information. You feel me? Like she over there doing a timeline, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? I'm over here doing a connection between this and Cuffy. So that's my angle. My angle is this and Cuffy right now. This and Cuffy, this and Cuffy, this and Cuffy. Because between this and Cuffy, this and Meech, because Meech ain't speak yet, bro. So this is this Cuffy and Tammy. Because we got mad Tammy words. We got this nigga word. We got Cuffy talking. I got audio talk Cuffy. So we got this to work with. Period. You know what I'm saying? Until Meech come say something. We know Tammy about to say something soon. So he better hurry up before everything he say fall on deaf ears. Straight. Because people might, the people are finicky, bro. They will, the same people that cheer for you will boo you, bro. Like, the people are real, bro. And when the people want something, that people want answers, bro. They like, oh, what's going on, bro? And then you don't, then next thing you know, by the time you try to tell the people, bro, the people don't care no more, bro. Deaf ear, they just calling you whatever now. And that's how it's going to end up. Boom. So we already know she mad. She over here telling about, yo, I seen him with several bands. He had 7 G's with him. He had 7 bags with him. He had money bands. Boom, 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 boom. Hold up. The affidavit also revealed that based on bank records, over $1 million in cash had been deposited into accounts controlled by defendant from 2005 until 2009. Nigga was getting to it, bro. He was getting to it. So y'all drop a couple of likes for me, man. Top of the morning, y'all. Top of the morning, y'all. I really want to do this in a day, but I'm here with my people. So I love my people. I do. I love my people. I want y'all to drop likes, though. I want y'all to drop likes or dislikes or do something. Salute to you, drop the like. Look, that number jumps. Y'all control this. It's like y'all want me to have 5 people in my shit. Jump it. Jump it. This number jumps that. Period. Press it 2 more times. That jumps. But we have to combine them. See, when somebody does that, somebody got to do it too. You got to trigger it. You can't just do it once. You have to trigger it. Salute to you if you dropped it, though. But when y'all see somebody drop that like and you see it, you make sure that if you look at yours and you drop one too, because that's how it begins to trigger. And that's the system that I learned from big channels that I used to edit on. I've learned this from big million subscriber channels. They do so many things that you wonder why their views and certain things are like this. Because they subscribers and the people know what they're doing. And I be trying to tell y'all. So I just tell y'all, I'm not badgering y'all, but I just tell y'all because it becomes a systematic thing once you hear things. I understand how the mind works. So don't think I'm badgering y'all when I'm saying things about it. I just understand how the mind works. Salute to y'all though, man. Hope y'all blessed, man. Hope y'all families is blessed, man. For real. No probable cause for the safe deposit boxes. You hear my stomach grumbling? Hungry and all that, and y'all want to drop likes. Thank you, got me up there. Now let's work on it. Let's get to 20 now. Cool. Let's get it to a dub. Let's get that to a dub. Yeah. Okay. The affidavit includes specific references to the defendant's use of safety deposit boxes. Each of the search warrants applications for the safe deposit boxes identified in the respective owner of the safe deposit boxes to be searched. In addition to establishing the defendants owned several safe deposit boxes, the affidavit also establishes that the defendant used the safe deposit boxes to store cash. Further, the defendant claimed to own approximately $2 million worth of jewelry, which he had a lot of jewelry, bro. He had a lot of jewelry, bro. I can show you a video right now of the nigga. He had a lot of jewels. And the fact of the affidavit would lead that one to believe that there is a fair probability that the evidence sought would be found in the safe deposit boxes. No connection of Four Seasons residents to the criminal conduct. The affidavit identifies the Four Seasons residents in criminal conduct. All right, cool. Criminal conduct. The affidavit, hold up, wait. Hold up. The affidavit identifies the defendant as of February 22nd, 2009 was juggling out of the juggling, bro, of all words, was juggling out of the Four Seasons residence. Juggling, according to the defendant, as reported by Tammy, is a code word for dealing drugs. Lord. The defendant was juggling at the time of his arrest. They're going to bring back juggling. Juggling at the time of his arrest on July 3rd, 2009, and still owned the Four Seasons residence? So he had a penthouse suite that he owned or something at the Four Seasons. This has to be. But he was trapping out the Four Seasons. Oh boy. These niggas was getting to it, bro. Trapping out the Four Seasons, bro. Strut. Word, bro. That's gangster. This nigga was outside. Yo, he said recorded telephone conversations. The defendant revealed that he had previously purchased 2 paintings of over a total of $135,000 and kept the one costing $70 at the Four Seasons residence. Because the affidavit detailed the other money laundering by the defendants, along with establishing that the defendant had no documented source of income and, in fact, created a front in an attempt to disguise his activities, the painting would be evidence of his criminal conduct of investing his drug proceeds into assets. Also, they discovered the painting. The probable cause for the search of the residence exists when there is a fair probability that contraband or evidence of a crime will be found at a particular place. Search of the safe deposit box did not seem the scope of the warrant. Okay. Good faith pitch. Even though all defendants alleged deficiencies in the search warrant application and affidavit were present, the good faith exception applies to the search pursuant to a search warrant. The good faith exception, as established by United States v. Leon, in 1984 provides that evidence obtained by the execution of a search warrant later found to be unsupported by probable cause should not be rendered inadmissible. United States v. Martin, circa 2002, none of the four recognized circumstances when the good faith exception will not apply are present here. Those circumstances are where the magistrate or judge in ensuing a warrant was misled by information in an affidavit that the affiant knew was false or would have known was a false, except for the reckless disregard of the truth, where the issuing magistrate wholly abandoned his judicial role. 3, where the affidavit supporting the warrant is so lacking of probable cause as to render official brief in its existence entirely unreasonable, and where, depending upon the circumstances of the particular case, a warrant is so facially deficient that in failing to particularize the place to be searched or the things to be seized at the executing officers cannot reasonably presume it to be valid. Oh, so they're going to bust him in the head. So for all the above stated reason, the preliminary motion to suppress Doc 44 as amended Doc 62 and supplemented Doc 69 is without merit and may be decided up and faced upon the warrants without any evidentiary hearing. The defendant has failed to provide the required evidence to justify a Frank's hearing. Further, damn, he didn't even get to a Frank's. Even if the additions and deletions of the defendant advocates were made, the affidavit would still provide probable causes. Where we at? Hold up. Let me get here. What's this? Oh, I gotta go to 50. Oh, no, wait. Let me go here. Let me see. I did that. Hold up. And talked to the district attorney, and if I cooperated and made a statement, and I helped him at the end, and okay, go away. You know he was ratting from day one, right? Since '93 and all that. So we're just gonna take it from right here, back him ratting, whatever. Unless y'all want to hear when he told Mr. when he snitched on Martin, when he told Martin that I worked with you before, and then you let me out. Like, yo, bro, I ain't do nothing for you, bro. Chill. Yo, this nigga was ratting on anybody. Yo, boom, peep it. It's crazy. Look, he said either one, I'll take one. So we'll take it from right here. Boom, right? All right, cool. We just gonna take it from right here, whatever. What page is this? 164. All right, cool. 164. All right. He said, boom. He says, where can I take it that you can understand what I'm saying? Because y'all don't even know where I'm taking it from. There was mad objections up there. All right, cool. What's your recollection of what you said? Because he's talking about him and the agent that he spoke to, the same guy that ended up saying that he gonna let him out of jail. But after the agent took the information, made him call his plug in Sinaloa cartel, made him call the Sinaloa plug, made him write a statement, do all of that, and then didn't even let him out of jail, bro. Played them, boom. So he tight, he in jail stuck. So boom. So he said, what was your recollection of what you said? You said, what I said. He said, yes, sir. Or what he said, either one. I'll take either one. What you said, he said. The agent or you, whatever one of y'all said. He said, okay, well, Mr. Prater or Prater? It's Prater. Prater? Could be Prater, but I think it's Prater. I'll take Prater. All right. Well, Mr. Prater, it's a space. So when I'm doing that, it's because the space is the way people's talking. So that's how the person's writing it, right? So he's like, he had told me that I was going to be able to, that if I cooperated, that he had already talked to the district attorney, and that if I cooperated and made a statement and I helped him to the end that, and I asked him what was the end. He said, and he told me that I'd have to, cooperate and make statements. And that's what I did. I made a statement when I made the phone call, and he uncuffed me. I'm sorry, you made a statement when you made the phone call and he uncuffed you? You know, when I took that as a statement when I was telling him that what I was going to do, you know. He says, well, did you take that as a statement though? But did you take that as a statement? He says, no, I'm just saying the statement was when I was telling him what I was going to do. And when I made the phone call, that's what I was going to do. That's what my statement was. He says, okay. Oh, he says, okay. So then he comes back and answers again. He says, and when I made the phone call, like you said, I know what cooperating is. And when he told me that he was blank, he had already made the phone call to the prosecutor. And that's when I knew for a fact that he was telling the truth, that he could let me go because, you know, you was my prosecutor. And when I cooperated with you, you let me go. So I knew that was true. So he admitted to this in court that he's snitching, period. So it's not like you got to find it. He's like telling you that he snitched. It's crazy. Y'all drop a couple of likes, y'all. Appreciate y'all. All right? That's crazy. Look what the guy said. Look what he comes back to him and said. He says, look, he said, let's get this clear. He said, let's get that. You know, he said, let's get that clear. He said, hold up, let's get that clear. Okay. I made you stay in prison for more than 10 years before you got a reduction. And the judge let you go, not me, correct? Remember I was just referencing it? He said, not me, correct? He said, no, well, he stops him again, cuts him off. He says, no, well, ... So it shows that he's cutting him off, cuts him off. He says, I filed a motion that enabled the judge to do it, but the judge is the one that reduced your sentence, not me. Well, what I'm saying is when he told me about he had talked to the prosecutor, I knew that it was a fact because I had dealt with you. He said, how do you know that was a fact? Because you dealt with me? Because like I said, when I cooperated with you, you let me go. Well, he lied to you before, didn't he? I didn't know. I didn't know he was lying until after he didn't let me go. That's the only time I knew he was lying, is when he didn't let me go. He says, so in your mind, you had cooperated sufficiently where you lived up to what you had thought you was promising, and he was promising you? Absolutely. If I had, when he told me, we had talked 30, 40 minutes, and I never said anything to him. But when he told me that he had called the prosecutors, he told me because I know that to be a fact. And when he told me that, that's when I made the phone call. Okay, that's when you made the decision to cooperate, not until you heard the word, I'm going to let you go. That's when you chose to cooperate and you decided? He said, what you mean? Up until you heard the agent predates say, I am going to let you go. That, and also that he said he called and he talked to the prosecutor and he told me that he had. So he said, were you present when he talked to the prosecutor? No, I wasn't. But so how did you know he talked to the prosecutor? But the court comes in, y'all one at a time. He said, because he's a DEA agent, so I believed him. There was nothing that he could have told me that I wouldn't have believed. All right. Now, you are aware that we have many, many, many recorded conversations with you. I am aware of that. And you talk in those conversations about Mr. Garland objection. They make an objection. Martin, that's correct. Martin, agent. Okay, that goes to his state. Hold up, let me see. Witness will truthfully answer. Okay, no, that's not that. Mr. Martin, the court, that's the question, court. Okay, question. All right, Mr. White, you cooperated in your case that I prosecuted. That's correct? That's correct. And did you decide when to cooperate? Did I decide? Yes. Well, yes, I did. Okay. And did you decide when you would cooperate and who your targets would be, right? I didn't. You didn't. Well, I had proffered with my attorney, Sheila Tyler, pardon me, I'm butchering her name, Sheila Tyler. That's how it's written in the paperwork on his print. He said, I had proffered with my attorney, with Sheila Tyler, and she, told me, all right. And while you were in prison, you cooperated, correct? Yes, sir. You cooperated with the BOP officials? No, I didn't. You didn't? What do you mean cooperate? Did you help them do internal investigations? No, I didn't. I think it was involving an air compressor. As a matter of fact, an air compressor, stolen property. No, I didn't. That's him. Okay. So you know who Meech is? Let's get to the goods. You know who Meech is? Meech. Meech. He says Meech. He says Meech. Garland, objection. That's beyond the scope of direct. They already objected to this shit. It says, Your Honor, they go through some objections. I will overrule it for right now, though. Okay, cool. Mr. Martin comes back again. Have you engaged in conversation with an informant that you have heard talk about what you would do in the event that you were caught? No, I have not. Your Honor, you have not? I say I'm not. Your Honor sustained the objection. Okay, cool. Go through the objections. The court, that's court. This is him. All right. And Meech is a defendant. Wait a minute. Where they said that Meech is a defendant? Wait. Let me go back. Hold up. On the racket. It's a question. They talking about it's a question. But I'm not sure who Meech is or what he has to do with this case. But you can ask the question just to perfect the record. But the way it sounds right now, I'm going to sustain the objection, but go ahead and ask the question just to have it on the record. And Meech is a defendant that's in general. I don't know Meech, he says. I don't know Meech. You don't know Meech? Didn't you say that he shouldn't answer? Somebody chimes in. The court comes in. Wait. The court comes in. Court. Mr. Garland, Mr. Martin. Mr. Garland is his defendant, his lawyer, I mean his attorney. Mr. Garland, I think, is one of them. And Janice, can't even think right now. Damn, they objecting this whole time. This is craziness, bro. What the hell, bro? They don't want this nigga to talk. What the hell? All right, who? Okay, he said, and he just connected right to that and just answered this. He said, I believe you already answered that. You don't recall. That's correct, he says. Had you had a discussion with anyone about what you would do in the event you were arrested? I don't recall. He said, and I don't recall, Mr. Martin. I don't recall. He said, you don't recall? I don't. But you don't deny that you did. He said, I don't recall. All right. But what was your expectation when Agent Prater said that I can't guarantee you anything? That's why I didn't say anything when he said that. That's why I didn't make no phone calls and I didn't cooperate when he told me that. How many times did he tell you that he cannot make any guarantees? What I remember, I can't tell you, but you know how many times that he told me that he couldn't make no guarantees, but I do remember him telling me that if I cooperate to the end that he was going to let me go, and then that's when I begun to cooperate. But by him saying that you never, ever, ever would have cooperated, I never would have. Never would have? I never would have. You would have taken your time standing up. You would have fought it tooth and nail. That is correct. Why did you come to the office of the United States Attorney seeking to cooperate then? They thought objecting. You know, that was going to bring some objections. All right, cool. Mr. White, in your cooperation in your cocaine case that you received, what was your original sentence? 18 years. It's crazy. And you got it reduced to how many years? 9 years. And you got revoked? Yes, I did. Okay. And you got revoked for being untruthful? I didn't get revoked for being untruthful. Well, untruthful, I think he was saying about he had a car. I think he got revoked for having a Mercedes or something. I think he had a car or some shit. But anyway, let's see if that's the truth. Well, unfortunately, he said, for being untruthful with probation, you didn't disclose a financial transaction. Is that correct? That's correct. And you were supposed to. And he says, I didn't disclose it. That don't mean I wasn't truthful. But your orders were that you were to discuss with them and tell them before you incurred any credit. And you didn't obey that rule, did you? It was a misunderstanding about the transaction. And what would you say about Mr. Prater could also be a misunderstanding, correct? No, sir, absolutely, unequivocally. Couldn't be a misunderstanding. Nigga busted unequivocally on him. He's smart, dude. They start objecting. Do you recall telling Agent Prater about Wilbur? Yeah, I do. Did you only tell him about Wilbur because you were induced to do so? No, sir. So how you were cooperating by telling him about Wilbur? I wasn't. You weren't cooperating? No, sir. So niggas just telling niggas about Wilbur. The hell Wilbur got to do anything? You weren't telling you weren't telling him the truth at that time, were you? No, sir. And they start objecting. Jesus Lord. This is all objections. You hear my hand scrolling? The court, bro. All the court, bro. Miss Singer. Garland. So far, man, this case is crazy, man. This whole situation is crazy, yo. Pages constitute a true conference. Crazy. Yeah, drop a couple of likes. Let's get that to 20 something. Let's do something in the building. You see what I'm doing? I'm trying to get this right for y'all. You see what I want? Salute to everybody in the building. Make sure y'all are dropping your likes. Make sure GM. Let me see that all y'all. Salute to the new people in the chat, man. I love y'all. Mary, I've been seeing you very active. Salute to you, Queen. Appreciate you. Appreciate y'all. Y'all love Bailey. Sean in the building. Jane Farmer. Salute to you always. Effie Bell. Lord. Salute to you, King, man. Always blessing. Don't worry, I will see you. Nah, because of y'all in the chat doing y'all thing. Y'all have me y'all own chat. AI in the building. It was the AI. I don't know if you AI or Al. Minnie. Shout out to you, Reek. Shout out to you, Kevin Current. Shout out to Current C, right? You spelled it that way, I believe. DB keeps scoring gaming, man. Shout out to you, bro. Shout out to you. Shout out to all of y'all that's in the chat. You know what I mean? Number love to all of y'all. Hi. Shout out to her. I said, Diddy. That's funny. Nick Ward. There's a roach. D. Reyes. Tony Olivia. Given. Oh, man, shout out to all of y'all, man. Make sure y'all drop a couple of more likes. Let's get that number up. Salute to all my people. Make sure y'all subscribing to this channel. Turn the notification bells on so you're notified. I drop content. I'm always out. If this is the kind of content that you're liking, then this is what we on. And what we're doing is finding the connection between these cool cases. And at one point, I'm going to have Cuffy here to help me to make the connections between these two cases, bro. That's what we gonna do. GM to all of y'all. Good morning to all of y'all. Bless up, rising. To every single one of y'all, I love y'all all. You know how we doing that, man. You know how we doing that. I need y'all all subscribing to the channel, turn the notification bells on. Subscribe to my Comedy on Go. It's the channels that's linked to my channel. Subscribe to Comedy on Go. And subscribe to my Instagram if you want to leave me messages and all of that. Yeah, I'm going to keep y'all posted on these rat things going on, man. I'm going to keep y'all posted on this rat activity because we got to stay. Yo, listen, man, we got to go in the fridge, throw away all the cheese because we luring them to our cribs. We don't know what's bringing them. Is it the cheese? Is it the peanut butter? Because you know they say rats like peanut butter too. I don't know what's going on, son. You heard? I don't know. Last time I had a peanut butter and jelly sandwich or what, but they attracted the rice and all that. These rats is new age rats. They eating rice now, gandules, they eating beans, gandole. They eat everything, son. The rats is going from every country. It's French rats. Je t'aime, je t'adore, je t'adore. It's French rats, all that, bro. It is an infestation around the world of rats, bro. Trust me, trust me, trust me, bro. It's ratatouille. It's ratatouille everywhere, bro. So you gotta be safe out here, son. Cuff told on himself what he said, don't worry. How Cuff told on himself? Tell me that. I would like to talk to y'all. Come on, let's talk to y'all for a little bit. Come on, for a couple minutes. Come on. How did Cuff tell on himself? Tell me. Ask me. Tell me that. Drop a couple likes if y'all love me or you love my time. Either one. Whether you like me, you like my time. So drop it. How did Cuff tell it himself? When you write something, you gotta close the captions. You just gotta say Cuff told on himself when he this. Because many people read the chats like me. So just put us on point right where you want to be. One time, boom. He called Tammy and asked, did she have somebody who would buy pills? He didn't do that. Suarez did that. Suarez did that. And I don't understand why Suarez would do that because Suarez is the big man, bro. You hear me? Don't worry. Suarez is the big man, bro. So only reason how Suarez could be calling Tammy to ask Tammy that unless Meech told him to. I'll tell you the truth, bro. He's the big man, bro. The big man don't be talking to nobody. He's the Mexican plug, bro. He don't talk to people, bro. You think them guys talk to people? This is the paperwork, don't worry. And I don't think you read it. He called Tammy and asked, no, he didn't. Let me see. The Fed was in the car. Yes, CROMER was in the car. Or it's two stories to that story. In the Franks is one, and then in the whole paperwork is two stories. One version is that she's in the car, CROMER's in the car. She probably giving him Tyrannosaurus neck, allegedly, probably, whatever. And Suarez calls her, and when he calls her, she like, yo, she talking to him, and he like, yo, you know somebody got some pills, or could sell some pills or something, move some pills. And then CROMER said, say yes, say yes, say yes. That's what CROMER told her. Then the other version of that story, which is in the paperwork too, is that she's in her car and he calls her and she's on the phone. And she uses, I think, another phone and records his conversation and then sends it to CROMER or whatever the case may be. No. She records, this is what she do. Now, she don't record the conversation. I'm sorry. Let me speak well and speak right because that's not paperwork. So let me correct myself. It's either she was in the car with CROMER, Tyrannosaurus Chromin, allegedly, or she was in the car and she calls CROMER on another phone and makes him hear it or something, or chimes him in on the call on three-way somehow. Some kind of three-way call this way or three-way call on the phone. That's how she let CROMER in on the conversation. Feel me? But at the end of the day, CUFFY didn't tell on himself here. CUFFY didn't tell on himself on this page. On this page, Tammy told it all. And this is the first affidavit, and this is sworn to be the truth. The other two things that Tammy wrote, she never signed. They're not affidavits, and she turned them in. That's it. And she turned them in a while later. She didn't turn them in when she supposed to immediately. Okay? She actually made copies and was acting like she was going to send them out to everybody that was involved in the case. She threatened the government, bro. She threatened the government, bro, to leak her affidavit, which is her story of what's really happening to every party that's involved in the case. And I don't know if she did it. I think she probably, or she did it or what, but I know she threatened to do it. So I wouldn't put it past that she did do it. She was mad. Her information was doxed and leaked during the trial. Doxed her information, bro. But at the end of the day, since you don't worry is on that thing, Cuffy's a real one, man. Watch him out. Look, that's what I'm saying to you. This is Cuffy's case, yet Big Meech comes up first. Not first in the top page, because it's about Cuffy, but this is the third page, and he's coming up first. And he's coming up first a couple of times now. And it gets to a point now. So listen to me, don't worry. Don't be a spammer. Look and listen. You have to learn, okay? Because I got all the paperwork, every single thing. So what are we talking about? I'm not even talking from my own mind. I'm just talking from the paperwork. So you hear it. Y'all take your own opinion of it. I'm not saying, yo, you should feel this. I should feel that. I never tell any of you this. With anything I ever would talk about, I would never put you in that position. I don't like people that push their own thoughts on people. Everyone is entitled to have their own opinion and thought. You know what I'm saying? It's religion, whatever it is. I don't like people to push it on people. Sexuality, whatever. Be what you are. You don't have to push it on people, bro. I swear, I feel like that about life. All right? Boom. The affidavit. So we understand that the affidavit, because remember they told him he never signed the affidavit and did it, Terry. In his case, that's how he didn't get, that was one of the stipulates of why he didn't get a Frank's hearing, because he was making assertions of stuff and claims of stuff, but it wasn't backed by no actual proofs of evidence of anything. You see what I'm saying? So boom, look, first line. The affidavit asserted, okay, of a suspected drug distribution conspiracy between Flannery, he's up there on the line, he's over there, you can't see him, Flannery, Dion Gatlin, Fidel Suarez. He comes first. Why does he come first? Because of this thing down here. Y'all press 7 in the chat real quick so that I can move these words away from my screen so I can see. Because y'all probably can see better. Move the squares. Somebody just press 7 cents, 7 cents, 7 cents, and just move this up. Because you know we press 7 for God anyway. So just press 7 just so it can move these big words that don't worry, keep spamming in the chat. Slow down. I can't read it. I can't see it, bro. I'm trying to read it. Can't read about them paragraphs you writing, bro. Let me see. Boom, there we go. I can see it, but yeah, I can see it. Do what you're doing. Don't worry. I can see it, but yeah, I can see it now. Boom. So y'all can see it though, right? Can y'all see it clear? Just make sure that y'all can see it clear. Look. He's first because really it is. Flannery arranged. He's the man that arranged this whole thing, bro. Yet he doesn't get charged in this thing. Yet he is in this whole thing. Flannery, bro, my step uncle who I love so much, bro. The fuck? I'm telling you the truth. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I ain't calling him no rat, but I'm just saying, look. Tammy said this, so he never said this. This is what Tammy has said. This is what Tammy has testified to. She swore to this at least. This is what she's saying. You see what I'm saying? She's saying that this nigga put this whole shit together and he used them and he used her. Okay, so it says right here, Flannery arranged through, see through? Tammy, CS1 it says, that's her name right here. This is Tammy's name anytime you see it on the paperwork. And go find the paperwork, Dion Gatling Frank's hearing. Put it in Google, search it and find it. That's this. This is the third thing they're asserting in the factual finding. When the page starts in the beginning starts to say, we're gonna assert the factual finding of why we wanna get a Title III warrant and affidavit order. They're gonna say, based on the 5 categories, like we was hearing in Terry's thing, we're gonna issue 1 thing, 2 things, 3 things, 4 things. This is 3 things right here. This is the third thing, I think. If not 2, this is the third thing. See what I'm saying? So you'll see the paperwork and you'll see what's going on for yourselves. But look, that Flannery arranged through Tammy for Suarez to supply multiple kilogram quantities to Gatling, right here, to Gatling. So at the end of the day, Big Meech is not helping him. So Big Meech is looking more like the rat than Cuffy would be looking like a rat. Why he ain't signing the paper? If Tammy did all this by himself, why he ain't signing the paper? I'm not saying Meech is a rat yet. When we get the proof that was proof and it's real the deal, which I don't know if we'll ever get that physical proof, so we're probably gonna have to make a judgment call on it shortly. Facts. You know what I mean? Especially after Tammy come out, I guess that's gonna be the proof. And if that's the proof, then it's done. It's over. You know what I mean? If that's the proof, then it's over, man. Tell you the truth. You know what I mean? Real talk. crazy. Salute to all my people, though. You know, I love y'all. No, I love y'all. Make sure y'all all dropping likes. Make sure y'all all dropping likes. And make sure y'all notified when we dropping. Because when we dropping, we ain't flopping. Who snitched? Meech? Who you talking about, Moon? Meech? Who, him? I can't say definitively that he snitched. No, I can't say definitively that he snitched. But his paperwork don't look good, Moon, baby. It don't look good. It's real. It got a lot of loopholes. You know, and if Tammy did this on her own and he don't know, this is the question, because it's not about a person snitch personally. It's about a third-party cooperation. So someone is using a layer behind them in front of them. They're using a person because he's in jail. So he's using a person. This is what they're alleging. He's using a person to go out there and lock people up to get him a time cut and get his time reduced. Because in the paperwork, they say that Tammy told Agent CROMER, the same guy that she ended up having sex with when she first met him, that, can I get Demetrius Flannery a time cut if I'm working for y'all? And he said, we can work on that. So she's doing some of these things to work on him and get him a time cut. So as she's working on the outside, because remember, she got his life rights, his power of attorney to sell it. She could make a movie with it. She can do whatever she wants. She estimated his life rights at that time as being worth $1 million. You know what I'm saying? It's probably worth more than that, of course. They made hundreds of $millions on BMF show. It goes to show you it's worth more. But at the end of the day, this is what it's about. So it's like, does he know that she's a rat or not? Because Terry got bagged, the guy that we're doing this video on, Terry White got bagged. And when Terry White got bagged, you know what I'm saying? After these things, we don't know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Tammy set up Terry White, too. She was in a relationship with him. She's like a viper. Like one of them tarantulas or some shit, praying mantis or something. They mate with you and then just take your head off. You know what I'm saying? She mate with her, she just take your kufi off. You know what I mean? Straight. That's like the mantis, right? They just start scissoring your head off. Right after the male mates with the praying mantis female, she clips him every time. Every time, without fail. Grab him and scissor his head off, bro. Bye, buddy. Every time. I'm the last one, buddy. That's how she do you. Just like Helen of Troy, just like Helen in the Fall of Troy, man. Yeah, man. Where you from, Moon? You know the vibes. Where you from, Moon? Where you from, Moon? And are you a man or a woman? So a name like Moon could be for anybody, bro. No disrespect. No disrespect. No disrespect. You know? No disrespect. You know what I'm saying? Real shit. Real talk, though. You know? That's what that's about. Oh, Jamaica, bomba clot. Big up to the blood clot. Yeah, the people run Nassau, you know, where you go answer with me, bedjin. What you mean? You drop the blood clot like for me. You not drop one, give me yet. Me know where you talk like you have some, give me. Blood clot, you have some, give me. I word you down, so I'm salute, man. Salute, bro. Salute to you, bro. Facts. Yeah, man, that's what it's about, though, man. This is what this thing is about here. Oh, Bumbo, yo, Jamaica Queens? You talk about real Jamaican. No Jamaica Queens, real Jamaican. Come on, man. You from Jamaica Queens? You from the same place where Eddie Murphy stopped when he came from Coming to America? Nigga was in Queens. He said, I'm in New York. You remember when Eddie Murphy? He had on everything, New York, New York, New York. Remember the hat? He had on the hat. The buttons was on him, New York, New York. Everything said New York on Eddie. Him and Sammy, nah, son, I gotta go watch Coming to America again for the road, son. Periodically, I watch that shit every other year, too. Said I had to go watch that one more time. Yo, that's just stupid, bro. That movie is still good, bro. I swear, son, that shit is stupid, bro. Movies are so corny. You can't even watch movies again right now, bro. Straight up, these two look like a movie. I don't know why they broke this up. This don't look like a new movie. The Heist. Look, starring Big Meech, Flannery. Look. Meech messed this up right here, bro. He wild out with this. This was a good thing, bro. This was a good thing going on, bro. This was a good thing. Look at these two. That looked like a movie trailer, a picture for a movie, bro. Keep it real, y'all. You know that's a fact. I'm young, but I love that movie. Oh yeah, you young? How old are you? How old are you? How old are you, Moon? What's young to you? Cause motherfucker be like, I'm young. How old are you? 38. I'm like, yo, bruh, you young? Stop this shit, man. How old is you, bruh? Oh yeah, you young. Yeah. I get that to you. I get that to you. I get that to you, Moon. You know what I mean? Salute to you, man. Salute to you. Blessings and prosperities, bro. You know? Nothing but blessings to you, man. You the future, Moon. Real talk, bro. It ain't about me, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's about you. You know what I'm saying? You in that age ranges. You know what I'm saying? When you like 30 or something, I can get on this side with the grays, bro. Get your ass over here. You probably got one or two already you want to talk about. Get your ass over here. You keep plucking a little one or two grays you got. Come over here on this side. But you good. You good, Moon. Facts. Facts. You know what I'm saying? Salute to you, man. Salute to you, man. For real. What you think about Meech, though, Moon? What you thinking about this Meech situation? What you been hearing? You're 25. How do you feel about this Meech situation? What's your thoughts? We're going to listen to your thoughts, literally. And I was going to end the stream, but I'm not. I'm going to sit here and listen to you talk. Real talk. Because your thoughts is what matter. You 25. Your thoughts is the people. You feel me? You're older than my son. You know what I'm saying? My son is not even 20 yet, but he's still a teenager. But, you know, it's all about y'all and how y'all really feel, you know? No, they don't need 50 to tell it. I'm just saying how it would have just been pushed. We already warmed up power, BMF. We already in sync to something already. You know what I'm saying? We watched all the powers. You didn't? I know I did. At least seen some of the episodes of each one. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro. I know I've seen it, but I'm just saying. Feel me? We seen all of those. That little storyline, we like that. Ghost, at least. The first one, that was fire. Can't even front on that. Some people watch the one with Tommy, whatever. But then we have BMF. And then what about the spinoffs of this? This is what's crazy about this. You know what I mean? They're going to do spinoffs of this. Now they can reverse it now. Meech could be his son. He could be him. He's coming home from prison, bro. Do you understand how many shows and things they can do, options? This is crazy what they could have done together, bro. It's one of the biggest things in the world. This connection right here, bro. Telling you, bro, it's not something that the industry wanted, though. They don't want this, bro. They never wanted this, bro. Trust me, bro. They don't want this, bro. This is buku bucks right here, homie. All going into their pockets. These two. So he's a fool. He's a fool. You got 50. You got Tammy in pocket. You don't got Tammy in pocket. You got to play cards. You got to play chess, homie. You don't. Tammy is rogue right now. You don't have her in pocket, bro. You feel me, bro? 50, you rocking with 50, you and 50 thugging. 50 got her, you got her. Sometimes you got to understand how life works. Sometimes it ain't just about how you got somebody sometimes. Sometimes the connection of somebody else come inside, say, you know what? Like me and you at it, we beefing. And it'd be another real nigga that come between us, say, yo, y'all niggas chill. And then we might chill, because we both respect this person, and we fuck with him, and he fuck with us. So it's like that, you know what I'm saying? So we both got a beef. But this one comes to be an equal force in between us, because we all strong forces. Tammy's a strong force no matter what you think about her. She's not no fool. She's not no dummy. And she's not no square no more. That square who she used to be. They talking about she never had a charge and she's square. That's out the door, nigga. She ain't that person no more. It's way back. Okay? She's a powerful force too, nigga. Okay? So I might joke on Tammy and make my little 1-2 joke on her. I don't know her personally. I make my jokes because of certain things she did and said. And I don't like them. So I just make my jokes. That's it. Keep CROMER, I do the same. He lied, talked about he didn't have sex with Tammy. I'll bring Tammy right here and say, Tammy, did you give him the potato skins? She said, yeah, I gave him the tater skins. So he got a piece of the taters. He ate the taters. He tasted the taters. She just tell me he tasted the taters. So you need to stop. You need to stop. You know what I'm saying? You need to stop. Be truthful. Stop. I know you're in court. You can't be truthful. So I ain't gonna tell nobody to go to court and be truthful. But I'm just saying, you know what I mean? Stop. Don't lie to us. That's what I'm saying. You in court, you doing your thing, I get it. The hell? That's what you're supposed to be saving your lives for. Don't be running around lying all day. Save your lives for court or something. You know what I mean? Your Honor, I did not do it. That's a good one. You feel me? Oh, I know. Yeah, in our known universe, man. You got a good focus going on already, man. You're gonna get far with the women, man. You heard, Moon Baby. You're gonna get real far with the ladies. I know you doing well with them. With little statements like that, women are the most powerful creatures in our known universe. I know the little young ladies is liking you. like you know what I'm saying? The little Asians in your age group. They're like, okay, that's how you want it? They probably want a bag in your age group, right? Everybody listening to these city girls and all this stuff, right? Like a BB in a box. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. Meech, he said, was Meech even a good father, though? Was he? Is he? I don't know. That's a good question, though. See, only you could ask a question like that. Only you. You know what I mean? Who's going to ask this question? It's something I'm going to have to think on, but hold on. Let me just finish your whole thing. Was he? Be real. Like, I'm not putting a brother down, but in the show, he was always in shit. Never home, and then went to jail. Yeah, bro. I don't think ultimately it is being a good father, no. You know what I'm saying? And I think ultimately it's some of the same decisions and things that I did. You know what I mean? Being in the streets, running around, selling drugs and doing stuff like that. You know what I mean? I might have never made it to this guy's level. Hopefully, I don't think I probably wanted to. What the fuck? I'd have been probably making a video about me. You know what I'm saying? Straight. But yeah, you know what I mean? At the end of the day, that's just what comes with that lifestyle. You know, it's a very fast lifestyle. That's why it's not good for young people to want to get into that. Back in the days and certain times, young guys wanted to aspire to do that. I think these younger people now aspire to do more broader things, not just that. Even them started doing credit stuff and they started wilding, you know what I mean? They started doing crazy stuff like that. But, you know, back in certain days too as well, a lot of people just turned to being a hustler and things like that. But that's what comes with the life. The fast life, the late hours, the late nights, the looking over your shoulder, not really knowing what the hell's going on. No day, you know what I mean? You don't know what day from the next, really. You know what I'm saying? Because every day is like any, but you don't know what day they gonna come get you. You know what I'm saying? So it all depends on a lot of things. Some people are able to do that and still maintain being a great parent and stuff like that. Are they being a great parent? Because they're making these life choices? That's a question that some will call into questioning, right? But, you know, regardless of how you're living, some people find a way to be a good parent. You know, I've seen people that were on drugs. They were like fiends, literally, on crack. You know what I'm saying? But still was trying to be there for their kids and stuff like that. And it was always shocking to me, though. You know what I mean? Because it's still something that's counterproductive. They still, like, maybe smoking the last money that you need or stuff like that. You know what I mean? So are you really ultimately being a good parent? Even though you might be there, you might be doing everything that you're doing. But sometimes some of the things that we doing is also some of the things that's hurting as well. You know what I mean? You know, when you're doing it on a level of Meech, man, you got to go to jail. And you're going to do 10s and you're going to do 15s every time. You don't get small bids. You get 10s and 15s every time. Just like CUFFY got his first case was 120 months. I don't know if it's his first case, but that's his big one, though. He got federal shit, drug DEA shit. He got drug trafficking charges, and he got sentenced to 120 months. You feel me? So that's what comes along with these things. So when you go into the streets and you're making certain decisions, and you want to go out there with your friends, and you want to go hang out with them, and you want to go pick up straps and weapons and do this and do that, and you want to go smoke and be cool, just understand whatever comes with that. You're a part of that. So don't say that, yo, those are my friends and that's how they are. No, you are what your friends are. At least in the moment, you're going to you are. Because if someone sees you, a picture is worth 1,000 words and it's for face value. If you're with them, then you're with them. And that's how people look at Earth. No one's going to look at it any different. You feel me? So if you know you're not with certain stuff, stay with like-minded people. And don't find yourself into certain things. Because you can find yourself getting caught up. Many people that's not in the streets get caught in the stuff. And they in jail, they in feds and all that. Some people's working, people caught up in feds. Some people got set up. You know, a guy that next thing you know, he called you and just told you something. You didn't know nothing. You didn't even know what the hell he was really talking about, but he told you. Next thing you know, you're going to knock at your door. And they're like, hold on, yo, we need to debrief you. What the hell was he talking to you about? Well, he came and check you? Oh, word? You don't want to tell us nothing? All right, go get in the building. You'll lock your ass up now. That's it. Now, your life crumbled because you was working your whole time trying to stay out that life. Now, this person done dragged your life down. Boom. But did he drag your life or did you? Because you supposed to be probably staying away from people like this. But could you? Because it's probably a family or your friend and you grew up with them. So sometimes we just bonded by our own environment and bonded by our own choices, you know, at the same time. You know what I'm saying? That's all it is. But don't be a follower, you know what I mean? Always be a leader. You know what I mean? If they saying this, go left, bro. Go left. If that ain't even a popular opinion, as long as it's real, as long as it's good, as long as you believe that, whatever it is. Don't be afraid to stand on the ledge, you know what I mean? Especially with women. Don't be scared to say some shit that you scared to say. Say it. Even if it's like, fuck it, yo, look, I got a girl and I really like you though. Like, for real. And that shit sounds crazy, right? Sounds crazy as shit, but she might look at you and say, you know what, I like you and I have a man and I'm tired of him. So are you tired of yours? Like, yeah, so why you ain't leave him yet? You're like, I ain't leave mine yet because, okay, now y'all lied him. And y'all left them both, boop, boop, kick them both to the curb. Never know. This is life. Closed mouth don't get fed, so you gotta say what you want. You gotta, because words manifest, words are power. You know what I mean? Words are spells. You cast them when you talk. You know what I'm saying? When you casually talk, you casting spells. You know what I mean? You might say something, wish something on somebody, or wish something on something, and shit has happened. Boom. Because it's like spells, bro. It's energy. Everything means something that's on earth. Everything that's here is in reality. You know what I'm saying? We living in a world like that. This is like similar to a world like this. This world was built on that world outside. Because sometimes you be outside and just look around like this, and I just feel like this, like euphoric, like what the fuck? Like I'm online right now. And sometimes you just be outside and you just look around, son, it's like the fuck, life. Birds flying, dog going by, you like, the fuck going on, son, calm. You just like, this life shit is wild. You know what I'm saying? People been trying to figure this thing out since you've been figuring it out, bro. You feel me? But don't be a follower, be a leader. You know what I'm saying? Be a leader, be confident who you are. You know what I'm saying? If you don't love you, then nobody will. And if you love you, people will learn to love you too. Or hit the road. And they'll, trust me, people are like that. They'll just get like what you want them to be without you even having to say anything. Because you're strong in who you are. You don't have to change people. Just be strong in who you are and people will change who they are around you. Don't change who you are for people. Just stick to who you are. You change nothing. Right? We always constantly working on ourselves, right? To change, because we're not gonna stay the same all the time, because we're learning, we're growing, right? Our mind is shifting every day. Our paradigm, your paradigm is your mind, right? It's your way, it's your perspective on how you see things. That's what a paradigm is. Like if you and me, right, Moon? You said that with me? Like if you and me was in this room right here that I'm at, and that window is over there, right? And we always, and me and you lived in this room, right? All of us lived in this room, every one of us. And we looked out that window that's over there. Every single one of us would see something different when we look out the window, even though it's the same thing that's outside that window. We all see it a different way. We see it based on how we've grown up, based on things we've been through, based on traumas, based on all kinds of things that we felt. When we look outside that window, we all see something different. And that's all of our paradigms. We all have our own paradigms. We all have our own perspective, the way we see the world. But they say, this is a real quote, you can Google, everything I'm telling you is facts, right? They say the worst view of the world is of one that has not viewed the world. Again, the worst view of the world is of one that has not viewed the world yet. Okay? Because we will make these assumptions of these things, but you have not seen, you have not gone, you have not traveled, you have not went there. Feel me? You have to see something to know it. That doesn't mean about traveling. Anything in life can be compared in anything. I could take that from traveling to something else and say, right? Because this is life. If you have two things that can be compared, this can be compared to this. Everything can be compared to something, right? Nothing is different. This and that, anything. You and a tree, doesn't matter. It's symbiotic in some way. It has a connection in some sort of way. We all think we are different and we want to be individuals. I get it. We are. But none of us are different. We all are the same. Some of us are just bugged to fuck out straight. That's all it is, bruh. That's all it is, man. That's all it is. It's just like a person that's rich. You know what I mean? He's $1 away from being poor, bro. It's the same thing. The rich man is the poor man. He's battling from being poor, bro. Trust me. The rich man is a step away from being a poor man. The poor man is a step away from being a rich man. It's all on your perspective. It's all on your paradigm. It's all on how you see things. You feel me? You got to put things in your mind. You got to read a book like, I'll tell y'all a couple of books I read 1,000. I read lots of books, man. I don't even read no more like that. Read too much, bro. Read too much shit in my head. A good book is, because everybody gonna tell you 48 Laws of Power, all this seduction, 33 Strategies of War, and all that stuff. You can read those books. They're all good. I read them all, so they're good. Robert Greene, The 48 Laws of Power. I think everybody should read that book. All right. I think everybody should. Women and men. I think everybody should read that book. It's a good book. 48 Laws at least. And if you read that, then you should read The Art of Seduction, because that just deals with the women, the men, the da-da-da-da. She a siren. She like a bombshell, like a Marilyn Monroe type. When she step in the room, she just get the energy, and she just, everybody's eyes is just, feel me, like a Rihanna. You talk about how when you dealing with a Rihanna, how you know what I mean? How you supposed to flex with it. How you supposed to keep your energy going on. You feel me? Boom, I give you a story. You heard? Moon got to be here though with me, yo. If Moon ain't with me, I'm not giving you the story. Moon, where you at? Moon, where you at? Boom. This is one of the stories. All right, cool. Where is this at? Oh, this is actually in the 48s. This is in the 48 Laws of Power, right? Boom. I'm gonna tell you a law, something that's in the law in the 48s, right? Boom. I'm gonna give you a situation of a law, because that's how it breaks it down to 48 Laws of Power. They give you a law, they give you the transgression of the law, how the person broke this law, and how they messed up in history. So this is why it makes the book real, because it's actual real history that happened in real life. So they give you situations that happened in history of how a person messed up and could have followed this law, and he messed up. Then they give you another situation in history where a person followed the law and kind of kept it G'd up. And then they give you a breaking down of the law, of how we could kind of apply it to our own self. So that's how each law goes. You feel me? They give you real situation, boom, 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 boom. Then give you the real situation, boom, 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 boom. Then give you the situation, how to apply it to yourself. Feel me? So that's how the book's written. And then they got all these subtext that's on the side that be like dope quotes and real shit. Shit is real, bro. You could read this, the things on the side of the pages, and it's a dope read. If you read that on every page, you'd be like, that book's fire. Just the things on the side. Quotes from ancient history. Some dope shit. Boom. So you know they got like never outshine the master and all the laws like that. Boom. Whatever. So one of them, right? All right, cool. Okay, so back in the days, you know, like back in the time they had like the prince and the madam and stuff like that. The madam, she was the one with the brothels. I'm talking about back in the ancient days. You know, the madam, they always had madams. And the madam was the one that was schooled in the arts of love and all that, because she had all the women in the brothels and stuff like that. So she's the one that used to school the women to the game and how to seduce men and all the stuff like that. So she was like the master of that type of stuff. She was the G of that. I mean, she was the mega pimp of that. Anyway, so boom. It was always a woman. It wasn't even a man. It was a woman that was that person. Not a man in history. It was a woman that was the madam. That was the woman that had the women that schooled the women in the arts of love and all that. It's always been like that. It wasn't no man. It was a woman. So you got to get back to the real focus of how, look where our women's at right now. What are you talking about? Come on, bro. Anyway, boom. So they had the Dutch, a Dutchman, like the Dutch. You know, like they have the Duke and the Dutch and stuff like that, like the Duke. And whatever the case may be. All right, cool. Well, whatever. Whether he was the Duke, the son, or whatever, the son of the Duke, or whether the son was the Duke and he was the whatever, the Lord, or whatever the case. You know what I'm talking about. So boom. So he's the son. So he's like the heir, about to come up next. You feel me? But he kind of like weird. You know what I'm saying? Not weird in the sense of weird, but the king, or that person that's like the king, the Dutch or the Duke, or whoever he is. You know what I'm saying? He's like, he kind of square. That's what he is. He's kind of square, not weird. Weird is a bad word because nothing's weird in life, right? Except for some weirdo people. That's what's weird. So we just got to keep things in context. Only weird shit is weird. You know what I'm saying? So, boom. So, kind of like square. Let's say square. So, he like, yo, because remember, he's going to be the next one that's going to be ruling and running thing, bro. So, you need to be running around pimpy and doing your thing. Nigga, bossy, bro. We need you swagging. You got the family name, homeboy. You can't have you on some square shit. So, boom. He like, yo, I'm going to send you to the madam, and I'm going to have her school you in the arts of love. Feel me? So he sends him there. Boom. So she's with him. She's chilling with the madam, the kid, or whatever. I don't know how he is. He probably said the age. I can't remember the age, but whatever. He could be a teenager, whatever. He's schooling today. So he meets the madam, and the madam's talking to him, and she says, so talk to me about you. And he starts telling about himself, and da-da-da-da. He's explaining himself to her, and then, he's like, okay, cool. And they talking, and she getting to know him. So she's like, is there anybody that, you know, who do you like? Is there something that you like? Like, what do you want to know? So she's asked, like, what do you want to know about what I know? You know what I mean? But I don't know if he knows anything that he knows. So she's like, okay, so is there, like, anybody that you like? You know what I'm saying? So he's like, yeah, there's this one girl that I like, yo. Oh, my God, yo. Like, you know what I'm saying? You know the feeling, bro, so you just know. You're like, nah, boy, it's her. I'm on her body, boy. I'm on her boots. I'm trying to smoke her boots, homie. Fire on her boots, homie, like this. These be gone broken, rolling, rolling, rolling down the river. Tina boots, nigga, like this. Rolling, rolling, rolling down the river. Them kind of boots you trying to smoke. So he was on that type bops with her. So boom. So she like, okay, cool. So what you like been hollering at her, you know, what you been trying to do? Like, what you been doing? He like, I ain't really been, y'all get the likes up, y'all. I'm telling y'all real stories like this, y'all don't even know. Listen. So he like, yo, what you been trying to do with her? He like, nah, I mean, I just be like, he's shy. So she's like, all right, cool. Remember, he's rich, he's up, he's the king's son, man. He's a boss, bro. He's just square, bro. You meet people like this all the time. They're just not confident. Right? So boom. So he like, yo, so she like, yo, all right, cool, this is how you gonna do it. Boom, she about to give him the modus operandi. She about to give him the mode of operation, bro, on how to get this thing right here. So she like, yo, look, this is what you do. When you, look, she's like, you know where she be all at? He's like, yeah, I know where she be all at. No, she be over here. She be in the marketplace. She be in the, you know, just back in the days. She be in the marketplace. She be in the market. You know what I mean? Like, it's back in the days, bro. It's like village and all type of shit, bro. You're either in the town, but everybody was really like in the marketplace. That's where you met, like back in them days. You know what I'm saying? Like Viking days and all that. Feel me? So boom. She like, nah, she be in the marketplace. She be in the square. You know, you probably had a square and all that. Do-do-do-do. Boom. So she like, all right, cool, peep it. So she like, yo, this what you do. She was like, all right, everywhere you at, you be where she at. You always where she at anyway. You just pop out though. But you never holler at her though. She said, never holler at her though. Right? He like, never holler, don't talk to her. Why? I like her, like I'm gonna talk to her. Just chill, don't talk to her. Just where she at with the marketplace, you know where she be at. She's like, yeah, I know she be. She be in the market, she be in the square, she be over there. Okay, cool. So you know where she at. You know it's like a little party. All right, cool. All right, cool. So he's like, this is what you do. You where she at, you at sometimes. But you lit. But you don't holler at her, never. Never holler at her. But you lit though. Lit, spectacle. You know, he King Son Duke type dude anyway. So people like, oh, is it the sire? It's you, sire? Is it the junior sire? And they talking to him, it's lit. So, you know, she like, that nigga. You know what I'm saying? Fucking that. Nigga looking like he lit. You know what I'm saying? It's that type bops. So he working, boom. So she's like, yo, you be doing parties and all that. Lit. She did. She invited. Remember, it's in towns back then. She's popping out to the party. It's not like we got to go send a telegram, bruh. This was the big function. Everybody rode a horse down here, bro. What are you talking about? We was lit. It's popping, bro. Nigga done sent 2 pigeons out. It's on. You know what I'm saying? We ain't got to do it like today. Hope people come. Everybody's coming, son. Festivities is going on. People eating to their bellies is bellies. That's what that was. Skull. Like Viking skull with the bears. You feel me? Boom. So now, so I'm like, yo. So he like, yo, you popping. So he in the club, he throwing a party. Yo, he going to the big festival, whatever the case may be. Somebody got a big dance going on. He popping out. You know she there. He popping out. He lit. He busting up champs. He lit. All that. Feel me? He with shorties. He all that. It's lit. Big spectacles. Woo, 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 woo. He doing that. He doing it. He doing everything she said. Boom. He lit everywhere. He never hollered at it though. Never said nothing to shorty. Boom, 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 boom. Feel me? One day, I don't know. Got Shorty talk to him. How you talk to Shorty? Should talk to him. Figure it out how it happens. Boom. He talks to Shorty. Bang. Bags it. Boom. Got it. Shorty now. Bang. Clip it. Clap it. Bang. Shorty now. This shit. Boom. Got her. Got her. Shit moving smooth. You feel me? Shit moving smooth. You feel me? Shit moving smooth. This law is called never surpass the goal. Never surpass the goal. Right? Real talk. Right? So boom. So he got Shorty. Lit. Shorty is his Shorty. He love her. Remember, he only wanted her anyway. He didn't care about them other girls he was with. He just wanted her the whole time. That's what the madam told him to do. So now he going with Shorty. They going strong. Boom, 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 boom. They doing their thing. One day. Now, y'all got to drop a like before I say the answer to this, to the end of this riddle. One day. Drop a like. Drop, drop, drop. Come on. Stop. Drop. Drop, yo. I'm not doing this, bro. Come on. Supposed to be 50 likes already. What are we doing? Your favorite YouTubers is sleeping. Half of them can't read. What the hell are you talking about? I just read to y'all. If this was the slave days, they would have took me out the house because I'm brown skinned. They'd have considered me a house nigga. They'd have took me out the house, put me in the field with dark skinned people, told me pick cotton for a while. Then they would have put me on a boat and shipped me to damn near Jamaica somewhere. I'd have been picking sugar cane. Then they'd have slit my damn neck if they know I could read. And y'all ain't liking because a nigga reading. Y'all better stop. Y'all better stop. I told y'all I thank drug for my whole life, man. Fuck, I dropped out of school since a baby, nigga. I taught myself everything I know, man. Give a damn like for that, bro. How much books I read? Taught myself. I said, I don't need that shit. Sold drugs. But I still put something in my mind after I left that. Look what I still have. Wow, imagine that. And we could go into some other things. Real things, real books. All books. What are you talking about? I read all of it. I read the whole Quran. I read the whole Bible. I read the Talmud. I read all this, man. I read all the books. I don't go into debates with people. I read everything. Trust me. I'm not lying to you. Most High knows it's true. It's a fact. So when I'm talking about all of this, this is the first. This is the fluff. It's the beginning, bro. When I start going into what I want to go into, son, trust me, some minds will be awoke. Oh, that type bop. Think I'm going with. Ain't about me. It's about us. It's about us. No, I would never lie, don't worry. I would never lie to you. Your name is Don't Worry. Your name is Hakuna Matata. That is your translation. In this channel, your name is Hakuna Matata. So I'm gonna call you Hakuna from now on. Your name is Hakuna. Somebody give me a Hakuna in the chat. Hakuna. You know how to spell it? Hakuna. Hakuna. And then somebody else give me a Matata. Because his name is Hakuna Matata. That's it. Ain't nothing slick about my talk, bro. If I was slick talking, I wouldn't be talking to y'all, bro. I'm from the streets, bro. That's how you slick talk. You don't even talk, nigga. Y'all get it? Some of y'all are kids, bro, so I don't take y'all serious, bro. Ain't nobody slick, bro. I don't want nothing from you, so nothing slick about my talk. I don't ask you for shit. You see that number up there? I never asked you for nothing. When I'm talking what the fuck I'm talking, nigga. You either believe it or you fucking don't. Straight. My mama could on this motherfucker see if I'm lying. Fuck off. You hear what I said? Begging you for shit. Question what I'm telling you. I'm telling you it's the truth. Don't lie to me. Don't play with me in my chat either, because I ain't shot nobody in their face today. And I'm itching to shoot a nigga in his face. So don't fuck with me. That's the type of bops I'm on, bro. So when I'm letting you rock, but don't fuck with me, because I am a sickhead who will wild out at all time. Okay. Okay. I'll call my mama, put on speaker. The fuck? I don't know who you niggas think it is. Niggas swear to their mama. No, I don't swear to mine. I call my mom that you hear it. I don't have to swear to her. Nobody. I don't swear. I swear to Jesus' sandals, homie. I don't swear to Jesus. I swear to his sandals, because them shits walked. So I ain't gotta swear to him. His sandals. That's it. Bring my mom, let her hear it for you. That's how I do it. Niggas want to swear to these people and lying. Swearing to dead homies lying. I don't do it. Don't do it. I would never. Hear what I'm saying to you? Understand that, son. We're in water right now. This is water. Okay? What animal are you? Because I know what animal I am. What animal are you? Okay, this is land. What animal are you? I know what animal I am. What are you? This is the air. What animal are you? Because I know what animal I am. And some of you need to know that's the world we live in. So some of you need to think about it. What fucking animal you really are, not what you think you are. What animal are you, man? Because you will get ate the fuck up out here by some of these animals, these other animals that you're looking at. You're thinking that they're gerbils and shit. Some of these animals will eat you the fuck up. And I'm not even talking about myself. I'm not speaking about me. I'm talking about period. You have to understand what's going on. Wake up. It is a zoo outside. What animal are you? Because I know what I am. So you can't fool me. And I've not been trying to fool you yet. Have I told you something to fool you? Have I gave you a winky, swinky, dinky, dink shit? No. I just sit here and say what the fuck I want to say. No matter if it views or not. That's what I've been doing since this channel started last month and so ago. This channel is only over a month old. So I didn't start right now to lie to you. You understand that? And I also never asked you for nothing since its creation. So if that's not the Most High, I don't know what you talking about. Okay? Subscribe to the channel. And every time I'm here, you'll understand that my time is more valuable because I don't have to do YouTube. I actually have a real life. I actually do real entertainment. I actually really do things and been on shit you probably seen and produced shit you probably watched. But I don't have to be a clout chaser and explain that to you all. I'm gonna let y'all figure it out in the end.